The United States is in the middle of an energy transformation. Since 2005, CO2 emissions have decreased by 23%, as natural gas has replaced coal-fired power generation and enabled the increase of renewable energy.
I think one of the biggest issues in the oil and gas industry today is that our industry has been vilified, and we've done a terrible job of improving energy literacy. Modern life requires all forms of energy, and all forms of energy have both their positive and negative impacts to people and the environment. Natural gas in particular can help reduce energy poverty, can help increase life expectancy, and can help combat climate change.
When thinking about the natural gas industry, there are a couple ways that they can reduce their emissions footprint. One of those being using detection technology to look for super emitters regularly. The second being making sure their flare is lit and well functioning. And then the third would be an ongoing assessment and maintenance of things like pneumatic devices, valves, and tanks.
Since it is not weather dependent and can respond to the availability of renewable electricity, natural gas continues to take shape as the renewable enabler.
Environmental stewardship is simply the right thing to do. It's absolutely the right thing to do for our company. It's where we work and live and play. But overall, customers are demanding cleaner sources of energy. So it's a business focus as well. We could be responsible and we could be profitable at the same time. The oil and gas industry is very technologically advanced and also very competitive. So one of the things that we're working on directly is partnering with universities. These studies are going to be applied throughout. Other oil and gas operators will see what we did on the continuous monitoring front. They'll see the technologies that we adopt broadly throughout our field, and then they'll be able to pass that on.
For natural gas to play a role in the energy transition, the industry must find ways to demonstrate that it's reducing its environmental footprint more than ever before.
The biggest step forward is definitely in the continuous monitoring space. There are a lot of new and emerging technologies that can give you up to 15-second increment data, which is a tremendous amount of information as to what is happening out on site at these facilities.
We are a mission-driven organization. Our mission is to advance modern life by providing natural gas in a safe and environmentally responsible manner. This is something that we believe. Our tagline, essential energy responsibly produced. This is something that our company really rallies around. Our molecules primarily flow to the West Coast, and it's very important for these states, as they're working on their energy transition, to ensure that they have the best available natural gas product.
Dedicated to advancing modern life by responsibly delivering essential energy, PureWest deploys real-time monitoring, independent verification, and reporting to validate low methane solutions.
Leaks can be intermittent and may occur at various times, and we may not capture them on a time that we're actually doing a site visit.
When it comes to the environment, the company is focused on reducing emissions while balancing the needs of other resources, like local wildlife.
Our approach starts with engineering. So we design our field to set us up for the maximum potential success that we could achieve with regards to environmental performance. We have installed liquids gathering systems to reduce the use of tanks in our field. We've also, through doing that, have eliminated the need for liquids hauling with trucks and the fugitive dust issues and wildlife disturbances and other safety concerns. One application that we have applied is solar heat trace pumps, and we have applied that throughout the entire field. And we've been able to replace pneumatic pumps, which use fuel gas.
In addition, working with a third-party analytics company to perform mass balance calculations in conjunction with its stationary monitoring data is helping to quantify and confirm methane emissions.
Real-time data streams are very important. Sometimes they can be a little overwhelming. You might not necessarily know what to do with real-time data, but also different types of measurement in the field is important as well. So investing in LDAR, investing in a lot of the maintenance and assessments for these measurements is just as important as the physical measurement.
When coupled with innovative practices and technologies, natural gas can be produced with a near zero methane emissions footprint, making it an ideal solution to the energy transition.
We're also working to not only measure and verify what our environmental attributes are, but we're also working with a private blockchain company to tokenize these environmental attributes so that our customers know exactly what they need to purchase to offset any emissions that we have in their scope 1 and 2 and 3.
Blockchain exists across a distributed network of computers and has cryptography baked in to help authenticate the information that's loaded onto the chain. This way, if someone were to come in and try to manipulate that information on the blockchain, anyone else within the network would immediately recognize it and know that that information wasn't true, providing for trust in the digital information that's being disseminated, which hasn't existed before. Now, applying that to oil and gas, a gas producer, when producing their energy, can couple that information in near real time with science-based third-party information around the emissions, logging that onto the blockchain and then communicating that out to their buyers, giving the buyers the assurance and trust that that emissions data related to the energy produced was true and accurate. I'm a big believer that necessity gives birth to innovation. There's no greater necessity now than addressing climate change. I'm confident that based on the need associated and the severity of that need, that we will see a lot of innovation in climate tech in the years to come, ultimately helping in carbon accounting and greenhouse gas accounting in the future.